Who says tailgating is for college and pro games? As long as it's hot off the grill and free, I am there. Number 3 Douglas at number 2 Cody, first quarter. Douglas wearing the white. Here's Coulter Haman on the run. Good stiff arm on a defender, and he would pick up 25 yards on this play, down to the Cody 20, but the effort bore no fruit as the drive stalled and it ended on a missed field goal, so we have nothing doing. The Broncs would have their share of turns, but did not fare any better. Blaze Hinsey with a fake, and he will keep it himself, but he did not fool Bay Parks, who would introduce him to the ground. Not much excitement going on so far, and we had no score after the first 12 minutes. Second quarter, the home team decided to open up their arsenal a bit and take to the air, and this one turned out to be a great idea. Hinsey rolls to his right, flares a pass to Noah Rivera, who is behind his defender, and outrun one more pursuer en route to a 53-yard touchdown play. PAT good, and Cody is on the board, leading 7-0. Later, the Bearcats were once again in enemy territory and again came up empty-handed. Ty Larson is going to throw this pass right at Braden Fosner, who plays for the other team. He'll get the ball out of the red zone, and that would take care of that scoring threat. Now to see if his offensive teammates can cash in on the turnover. However, the defense for the visitors would turn up the pressure, and they would put Hinsey in a squeezer. He's trying to scramble, but Alex Locke already has a hand on him, and he's going down. That was not the first time that would happen, and there were a few more sacks down the road that were bigger than that one. About 30 seconds before halftime, and the Douglas D would do the work for the offense. That pass was just slightly overthrown, and Lane George was in the right spot for the gift, and he has wide open field ahead of him. A roughly 55-yard pick six. PAT no good, but last year's 3A state runner-ups are right back in this game, trailing 7-6 going into the locker room. Third quarter, one play after the Broncs fumbled, the Bearcats offense woke up. Justin LeMan on the counter, and he found the path. His blockers did their job, and he did his on this 52-yard touchdown run. No one touched him, and the lead has changed hands. It's a 13-7 score at this point. On the ensuing kickoff, though, the special teams unit for the home team did something pretty special. Tate Perringer will field the ball at his 8, follows his blockers, jukes a tackler, and he has some room. Now it's a foot race along the near sideline. He could go, and he almost did. Hunter Haman will catch up and take him down at the Douglas 17-yard line, but not before Perringer picked up 75 yards, and he has his team in great position to do something and get some points. On 4th and 3 from the 10, the Broncs elect to go for it. Hinsey's looking for a receiver, but Locke is going to lock him up again and drag him down. That was a huge momentum-shifting play, but the opposition eventually had to punt the ball away. So Cody has another chance, and they would work their way into the red zone again, but it was not meant to be. The receiver was open in the end zone, but the pass was underthrown, and George has himself another interception. No pick six this time, but this play would make sure the score was still 13-7 going into the final 12 minutes. Fourth quarter, both teams would trade possessions, and now time is becoming a factor. The visitors just need to run the clock and get a few first downs. This play was the backbreaker, as Coulter Haman would pick up 30 yards on this run, plus 15 more for the horse collar. Douglas's defense would hang on this time, unlike the previous game, and they would get the big win on the road, 13-7.